Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome to Channeling Love, and this is today's angel message. So I'm actually going to start today with Astro Dice. So just give me a minute. I want to find ways at the beginning of each message to just really pin the message down for the day and define it before we start looking at angel cards and oracle cards. So what is it that we most need to know today? What are we reaching out for from within the collective? What are we reaching into the cosmos for to understand, to gain an understanding about? Okay, so we have got the sun in Virgo, interesting, in the ninth house, Sun Virgo 9. Okay, right, so let's talk about the ninth house first of all, because I feel that for a lot of people this is about life purpose. This is about the true purpose, wanting to find out what it is that's going to make us truly happy. This is a bit of a theme at the moment that I've been noticing. So the ninth house is about what we believe, what we value, what we believe to be true, our ideologies, what's really important to us, what we feel we came here to do. It can also be travel, it can be higher learning, it can be legal situations, it can even be in-laws. I feel that in this reading, in this context, it's much more about life purpose and possibly study as well. So, and the Sun and Virgo. So it's highly possible that there are a lot of people watching this video who are healers, intuitives, those who are here to be of service to the planet at this time. So that doesn't surprise me at all. And I want to reaffirm, if there's anyone who's in any doubt, that this is a really important vibration for us to understand at this point in the collective, because let's look at what's happening here. We know that love is the most important thing. We know that it's who we are. We know that it's what sustains us. We know that it's what we return to. And we know that it's what everyone is searching for. It's what everyone wants, needs. It's what everything, every action, every motivation has underpinning it. We're all looking for love. And so what is the thing that everyone needs in these times of these artificial creations, these frankenfoods, these terrible times within these concrete jungles, and this corruption and this endless sense of deception that we're living through, not knowing up from down, not knowing right from wrong, left and right are confused, genders are confused, we have no idea what to believe, our children are being told what to think rather than how to think. So what is the way through the madness? The way through the madness, surely at this time, is, to quote Marianne Williamson, a return to love. Okay, so what sign exemplifies loving service more than the sign of Virgo? So that is surely the message that we're reaching out for in the collective today. It's something that we know will always be needed. It's something that we know cannot be replicated. Love cannot be artificially induced or replicated, and it cannot be destroyed, just like energy. That desire for love, to be loved, to give love, to share love, to be in love, to become love within human beings is something that is unique to us. And when we question the future in this artificial dimension that we seem to be wandering senselessly into, we can have one thing that is absolutely certain that we can rely on, and it is our ability to love. Okay, so I just felt there are guides and angels wanting to channel, and I'm aware of that, wanting me to channel, wanting to come through, and I feel there will be some channeling coming to this channel and through this channel quite soon. And I know that the times need that, but I'm not going to dwell on that for the time being. I hope that message reached someone who needed to hear it, and I hope that it was helpful to the collective. Now we're going to shuffle and go a bit deeper into this. How can we be of service? What do we need to know about our journey of service? Okay, so we're looking at what all of these great teachers and healers who are watching at this time, because I know you're out there, because I work with some of you, and very, very grateful that you have entrusted me with that mission of helping you to flourish and to blossom and to open as the great, service practitioners that you are. What do me too, what do we need to know today about our mission, about our journey? Okay, here we are. The top 3, I've just heard, top 3 cards, okay, together. Wow, okay. So, many have been through the ringer. There have been many trials and tests. And when I say those things, please don't think I'm being a negative Nancy. And please don't think that, I don't understand that we are creators. I get all of that. And sometimes we choose huge missions that don't just include having a huge platform or huge visibility or any of that. They involve transmuting and transforming huge swathes of lower vibration. And it can feel as if one thing after another just keeps coming at you, and it's insurmountable. Luck is about to change. Destiny is about to click into place, I've just heard, and things are about to... I'm just hearing somebody in the collective saying, hallelujah. That's, because we're out of time here. We're not in time. It's, even though I'm recording this message right now and you're watching it in the future, welcome to time travel. At this point in the reading, I can hear that someone is saying that, maybe a few people. Good fortune. Not only good fortune, but destiny, a sense of destiny, a sense of it all beginning to make sense, a feeling that it all was for something. It all makes sense now. It was not in vain. The wheel is turning the other way now. The wheel is turning in our favour, and it's time. It's time for us to step forward as the new teachers, as the builders of the new earth, and to receive the support that we need, and to receive some of the good luck. Of course, the harder we work, the luckier we get. So in some cases, it's time to step up our effort. But it's not only stepping up our efforts, because a lot of us have been working extremely hard. It's just not visible work. But now it's time for more visibility. And if you still choose not to work in a very visible way, acknowledge your efforts and know that they are real, and know that you are also going to receive that help, that assistance. The vibration is shifting to be on the side of those who are ready now to step out with more of those teachings that were, let's just say, maybe held back a little bit, or it wasn't quite the right time for them to be seen. Okay, second card. The King of Swords. Again, clear thinking. Being very clear about the path forward. Being very clear about how to analyse and how to create the steps. This is also an air sign card. The air sign cards are very good at thinking. Sometimes they overthink things, but it's also a very good idea to be clear. It goes very well with the Virgo gift of analysis. So let's not get carried away. Even if things are changing, let's still keep a clear head and be sensible and balance things and schedule things and program things and make sure that we have a good, strong timetable to stick to, and don't expect good luck and good fortune to do everything, and don't give away our power. Don't even give your power away to this reading. Trust that you still need to keep things in balance by taking action, and by having a very clear and strong plan. It could be someone in your life or your environment who's stepping up to help you as well. That's also a possibility. And the third card for what we need to know, what we need to do, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles keeps wanting to show itself these days, and that's a really good thing, because what that's telling me is that, even if you've had to sacrifice a great deal in order to go on your spiritual path, or if it's felt that way because you have that as an understanding, as maybe a kind of spiritual programming from past lives, even if you've been through that, it's time now for you to actually reap the rewards of your commitment and your dedication to your path and to your spiritual endeavours and development over the years. Okay, so Yes, life purpose, a purpose of service, purpose of love. What else do we need to know, Spirit, in terms of stepping on our path and being fully in our purpose? What do we need to know for the collective today? Okay, pick a cards. Let's do pick a cards. So, group number 1, close your eyes. Stop for a second. Stop the video if you need to. Decide whether your message is in group 1, 2, or 3. And let's start. Group number 1. Remember who you are. Remember who you are, group number 1. You are a fantastic divine being. You are an incredible divine messenger. You are a healer, teacher. You are a powerful, loving and creative child of God. You are very loved. So, you know, even if it feels as if you're still going through some struggles and you can't quite see the light at the end of the tunnel, remember that things are changing, things are about to change, okay? And a big part of that change is you coming back into an awareness of who you really are, not who you thought you were when you got lost among, you know, in all the confusion, but who you truly are when you come back into your heart, when you allow yourself to be back in balance and to be back in your, you know, manifestation as an agent of service, yes, of love. Okay, so that's group number 1. Group number 2, breathe. Group number 2, don't get too carried away with the planning or with thinking it all has to get done today. It doesn't all have to get done today. There's time for everything. There's time and space. If you think about it, if your mission is to love and to be of loving service, you have the rest of your life to do that. Right? There are some professions where, you know, we get drawn into the externals of it and the vanity of it, and we think, oh, I can only do this while I'm this age, or, you know, people won't accept me if I do this at that age. All of those paradigms are being upturned. You know, people are just doing what they feel they need to do. And I know it can feel horrible when you feel as if you've been thwarted and stymied and held back and kept in place for a long time. However, there's still plenty of time. There's always time for love. There's always time to be of service to someone. You could step outside of your home right now today and find someone to be of loving service to, someone who just needs to hear a kind word or to see your smile. So be calm, breathe and understand, recognize and acknowledge that once you do step into that path of service, there is absolutely nothing that you need to stress about regarding time. Time is not real anyway. Only love is real. So take several deep breaths, exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Group number 3. I've just heard something else about that, actually, that for group number 2, you know, there might be something that you need to look into to do with your breath or your breathing, or, you know, the way that you've been holding some of that anxiety in your body, okay? If there's anything that you need to look into or that you're concerned about, make sure you get it checked out and, you know, get real clarity about, you know, what's happening, what needs to be done, whether anything. That doesn't apply to everyone. And if there is something for some of you, it doesn't mean it's anything serious. It just means pay attention, because sometimes that will be an indication that there's something that you need to do that could ease the situation. Okay, group number 3, I've just glimpsed it. Prosperity. Group number 3, you know, it's okay for you to receive what you do, for what you do. It looks as if you are going to start to see signs quite soon, or that you are able to manifest prosperity, that you are going to create that legacy, that you are going to create that vision, that goal, that dream. You may have sacrificed yourself for years not adhering to, let's say, sound business principles, because that's not necessarily what comes naturally to us. You know, we just want to give, we just want to be of service, it just comes pouring out through the heart, and you haven't necessarily always thought it through in advance and made a plan and had a blueprint. But that's changing now, and through your ability to apply yourself And I'm seeing the magician, you know, being able to have mastery over all the different aspects of your life, you know, the thinking, the material, the heart, you know, the emotions and the creativity, all of these things. You will be able to actually achieve your goals on all levels, including your material goals. Okay, that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that with the Astro Dice, and yeah, I hope you have a great day, and we will be back soon.